tonight's episode.
So what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Holy shit! Subtitles!
Oh yeah.
Is that a weed whacker?
I gotta hold my piss. So, we're
Good.
back. We previously watched Chocolate Crunch and Red Balloon, two absolute shit releases. So today, we're gonna hit it up with, the hit era.
So previously it was me and Toby 77C or Percy 66C, whatever account you know him from. Me, Heisel Productions. So it was two of us and our friend Mr. Tugboat 04. But this time we're mixing it up a little bit. We've got Thomas and TUGS man.
Yes. Hello.
And we also have Sean Thomas Fan 261.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Yes, today we are watching Steamies versus Diesels. I want to go in blind with some of these episodes, because some of these, I actually haven't heard the Brandon version of some of these episodes, so it'll be interesting.
I want to just re-clarify. The theme is Steamies versus Diesel, just so you know. That's the theme of this release.
Right.
And we're going to see how well they stick to that theme, okay?
So wait, does this theme appear more than once?
I think it's only at the start.
It is, yeah.
The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Why is he British?
Here we go. First episode, Thomas to the rescue.
Steam
Did Gordon
engines
just
and
wink?
diesel engines were happily
That's what I was gonna
working
say, bro.
together.
I remember watching this episode
Sir
on
Topham Hatt came to
Hit
see
Favorites
Thomas.
in school.
In
The
school.
quarry has an
Yeah.
important order. He had a
Tim,
nasty
that's
surprise.
It's
Oh,
Diesel.
it's you.
That's the
Well,
goat,
Diesel.
man.
Who the
Brandon's
fuck
best
are you?
voice, by the way.
It's you.
Cinders and ashes, spluttered Thomas.
Also, it's a small aesthetic thing, but I am kind
Then,
of glad
when Thomas let
the
off
Diesel's
steam,
kind of
Diesel
dusty.
sniffed
It
loudly.
makes it look a little bit,
What's that
more
horrible
interesting, doesn't it?
smell? He
At
cried.
least Diesel's been
Oh,
doing some
it's
work.
just- How rude! Exclaimed Thomas. No wonder Sir Topham
I'm very
Hatt
much
is
under the
thinking of
impression that
scrapping
this was Michael
Steamies.
Brandon's first episode that
I
he
don't
narrated.
believe you.
Like, listening to it, Brandon's narration
night,
sounds very
Thomas
similar
stayed at
to
the quarry.
Baldwin in a way.
It was a busy, bustling day on the island of Sodor.
It is summer holiday time on the island of Sodor.
I mean, it
What
would
if
make
Diesel
sense
is
this was
right?
the first
Thomas
one,
said
considering that this
sadly.
was like the first
What if Sir
DVD, I
Topham
guess,
Hatt
that they
scraps
released.
all of us?
Yeah.
Thomas was worried.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, he sounds a lot calmer
After he had been
than he usually does.
refueled, look at me go!
That's
Suddenly,
so funny, bro.
Diesel's engine coughed.
I love Michael Brandon's Diesel voice.
Then,
Yeah.
He's my favorite.
He's great. I'm so glad they kept him in the
Black
CGI
smoke
series.
billowed
Oh
from his
yeah, that's
exhaust.
right.
His face is green.
Oh,
Mavis
okay.
started billowing smoke too.
Just
Oh man,
so
they should make it. They should make a toy of that.
What? I've just
The
smoked.
quarry
It's not
manager
very
was
good.
upset.
Choking hazard for kids, right?
It's the new
Right.
fuel, he cried.
Well, yeah, you gotta get the
You
secondhand
into the
smoke of the
tanks.
The
yucky.
do fuel.
I'm gonna have to report
Soon
you to
all
the
the
top
other
of that.
diesels had broken down.
Hog.
Sir Topham Hatt telephoned the quarry
Oh,
manager.
Mr. Tom Hat plays a French horn. It
And
looks
the
like.
Yeah,
quarry
why is that
manager
in his
came
whistle?
to
What?
you
His
want
whistle,
to
his
collect
whistle.
fresh diesel
His
from
whistle
the fuel
was-
depot.
was bent. Swanky whistle.
Right away, sir. We'll soon have you loaded.
Why is it only
Why is
Thomas? Like, literally any
Hey,
other
and why are
character
you
can help
smiling
out.
about it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's only at the start of the episode we saw a bunch
Thomas
of
was soon
characters, but
loaded
it's
with
just Thomas.
trucks.
There's
His
a little bit, I
pistons
was gonna say a little bit
squeaked
stop
and his
motion there.
wheels squeaked, but he kept on puffing.
Okay, that enthusiasm was really good.
He's actually, like, good
all
here.
over the
Like,
island
what?
with
Yeah, one last Liberty make. They dumped it in the
Mavis was
sea.
feeling very glum.
It's just
God.
something. It's just the scene
Then
from
they heard a
Something Fishy.
wonderful
Just
noise.
And then all the fish just roll up because all the oil.
It was Thomas.
No. He runs the oil. No. They clip from calling on. He runs all the
steamed
oil,
into
the oil
quarry
barrels into
with
the water
one
tower.
final puff.
Smash, bang,
Shrek
Wallace
is
with
what?
that.
He cried. Sir Topham Hatt arrived on board Percy.
Wait, so there is more engines than just Thomas working.
Well done, Thomas,
Yeah.
boomed Sir Topham Hatt. You have
God, how
saved
big
the
is
day.
Percy's cab? There's
Where
like,
really useful engines. And a
He's
credit
back.
to
He's like,
the
oh my
railway.
god, what's happening?
Thank you,
you don't
sir.
even you don't even
Thomas
need passing.
proudly.
You don't even need coaches. Just travel in Percy.
And even Diesel had to admit that Thomas is a very special engine.
What is that face, bro?
well, that
Okay,
was,
That's my favorite.
That's a very realistic sound
best part.
effect.
There are many
Oh,
different
yeah.
engines
Oh, no.
on Sir
Yeah.
Topham Hatt's railway.
I don't know what you guys are
Listen
talking
to
about. Learning
some
segments
of
are
them.
great.
I'm gonna go take a
Thomas
piss,
is
be
a
back.
steam engine. When Thomas collects
Yeah,
coal
yeah,
from
it's
the
gonna be
coal
very
yard,
difficult
the
for those
coal
who are
sounds
deaf.
Very different.
This release goes so hard on you.
Well, we have subtitles.
From the gravel Mavis
Oh,
collects from the quarry.
Thomas's trucks are just overfilling.
The coal,
No. Thomas backs up and
the gravel.
Thomas back
I'm choking.
slate, and the slate
He
is
sounds
just
very different
the
to
scene from Spick and
Mavis when
Span.
she's
No,
over
and then the bridge
Steamies.
is the bit from was the Jack in the Pack episode where
Yes,
he has that
Red
bridge.
Reed.
Just boom.
Didn't we see
And
this scene like
also
5
many
minutes ago?
different-
Wait, this must be the only learning segment that makes sense to be on the release.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
That
Steamies
was
versus
summertime
Diesels. Now
on
we're on a
the
story about
island
Henry
of
and the
Sodor.
fucking wishing tree.
Yeah.
why,
What?
Gordon pulled the
why is this
passenger
episode on
express.
here?
You know what would be a better episode choice for this? I got it. James goes too far.
Exactly.
Henry
salty
holds
on it.
freight
Because he
cars
helps
in the
Diesel
forest.
at the end.
Yeah, but they're not versing each other, are they? Oh no, they are actually. I take that back.
He
Well, I
was
mean, it doesn't have to be
decent
versing.
while-
Wait, is this a refreshment lady? It's a
He
fucking
was
refreshment.
delighted
Yes,
to see
that's
all the
that's the freshman
passengers.
lady.
It is.
Oh, and the storyteller too.
But Gordon
Oh,
was
shit.
not delighted.
What's happening to you?
no.
He was afraid to not.
Why did they shrink the
Wished
eyes?
away.
They shrunk in the wash.
Henry stopped at the water tank on the edge of the forest.
I thought that was about to go
Children
into
were standing
Spencer's
by
theme from
one of
Series
the
7.
trees.
Yeah.
A wishing
Oh,
tree?
God.
Gasped Henry.
Even
How
worse.
wonderful.
Why
Do
are his
you think
eyebrows
it
so
could
close
make my
together,
wish
man?
come true?
Why is his eyebrow so thick?
Kissy
I wish
face.
I could pull the
Oh,
express
face.
instead of Gordon.
Yeah.
That came to see
Oh,
him.
Tooshu.
Oh, there's
Okay,
some-
legitimately, I
Of
do.
Henry.
Knapford is always probably the most Oh, hey, no, the refreshment stand is up in the town there.
They
So that's
took
why
a
the
big
refreshment
giant
lady's there.
crane.
Okay.
Yes, sir, said Henry sadly.
Oh, the
Being
wrinkles.
gentle was
Them
very
wrinkles, bro.
Oh, those
This made
eyebrows are
Henry
so
feel
fucking
very
wrong.
They're so awful, man.
They fucked up Henry's faces in the new
The
era.
next day,
Really
Henry
did.
had shunted the dining car so
Bong.
hard, everything
Oh,
were
got
more
it.
complaints
Okay,
than
first off,
ever.
I want to say, even as a kid, I loved that
Henry
shot
didn't want
so
to put
much.
passengers
Why
on
is just a
shoes.
random set of wheels on the
I
track?
wish I
Like,
could
What?
play freight again, he puffed.
Yeah, just a bunch of fucking bogies. Why are they there? You can buy some of those bogey wheels on, I think, Etsy for
Sir Topham
for
Hatt
$50 a
arrived
piece.
on
Why is the
Henry
fat
asked Sir
controller
Topham Hatt,
hanging that
"You are
dangerously
causing
around
confusion and
Thomas's
delay."
cab?
He's just hanging on by one little hand. You can tell by the
Wishing
way his
trees
hands
don't
look back
run
there.
railways,
I've been
said Sir
standing
Topham
right
Hatt.
here, Henry.
That's-
I was risking my life just to
Gordon
tell
just
you you
needed
shouldn't
some
be wishing on
repairs. He'll be-
trees.
Yeah!
Gordon beamed happily
Yeah,
to
he's
the
back,
rest.
man.
Henry wished he would never have to pull passengers ever again.
Into the later
Just in
series.
case.
Hang on.
Thomas,
20?
Toby, and
Oh,
This is
James
why I came here
all
for.
collect their loads.
There's another
But
one.
they don't know.
Oh, hey, I
trucks
just
full of
realized
coal,
At least
that's a
it's-
render
There's
of
a carriage
the
for
Farquhar
pulling
sheds. Can you see how the
passengers.
one shed like splits off?
and there's some
Oh,
crates
yeah.
full of bananas.
Percy
Let's
Bananas.
help
Heisel
the
the
engines
railway.
find out.
Wait,
Can you
wait,
build
Maybe
with
pulling today.
bananas?
Wait. This is a
Can you
fucking
guess which truck
fucking
Toby
prequel
will
to
be
Colonial
pulling?
Engines.
Now,
Because a
They
track
probably
layout.
got like the track
The track
layout
is
and
very
reused
twisty.
it, so.
That's not how
Toby
that very
chucks
good
around the
derail.
corner.
Gauge 1, people. Try and make this
Which truck
I
pulls?
fucking dare you.
There's like
Now it's
JPEG.
Thomas.
Also, those are just JPEG. Those are
You
just
can guess
JPEGs.
which truck
Yeah.
Thomas is going
I was
to pull.
gonna say
Can't you?
because if it was trucks, we wouldn't hear the end of James.
Here he goes.
Here he goes.
Here he
Yes.
Here he goes.
Yes, that's right.
I hate
Red
that.
sounds.
I hate
Songs. This is a good one. Okay, this is a good.
Yeah.
And yet we can't even show anything because we'll get copyright claim. Did you see the 7 footage?
Oh, yeah, 7, only 7.
And that's 6.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 footage. Yeah, 2. Yeah, look at that.
Okay, no cap, that is actually one of my favourite shots of the show.
That's very good.
Series 5 footage. Ah! I forgot which episode it was, but they used that footage, and I watched it. I was like, wait, Packagew's face is edited. Did you see that? It's fucking edited.
That was a shot from James the Very Splendid Engine, the song.
Yeah.
You should say.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is a good episode.
Very good.
Gordon is
Well,
big
that's
and
decent.
blue. and
You can
thinks it
tell that
makes
the
him
writers
the
of
most
Hit Era just
important
like
engine on the
only
island.
really understood Gordon as like in terms of like,
'Cause he's
classic
an
series.
asshole.
One day, Gordon
Yeah.
was pulling the express
Colonial
out
Engines
of
footage.
Brendam
Oh my
Docks.
god.
Express train coming through.
And that would be a
Diesel
mainstay
had to
for
back
the
off.
CGI era.
This made him cross.
It's really weird how inconsistent Brandon was with his Gordon voice, like season 7
You
to season 8.
steamies.
Pah! I'm as fast as I ever was. Old and wobbly, just like Toby.
A horrible squeaking noise.
Does the prop have that
Gordon
chip
was
in his
upset.
thing still?
Squeaking
I think it does.
Bill
Yes, he does.
was wrong.
I remember seeing at the
Tom
oh
Hanks
god, all
scraps me.
those exhibition shows.
Slowly back.
Why is
to
he going so
Tidman's
slow?
sheds.
If he was going that slowly, he surely would get stuck on the hill.
Yeah, you would.
That evening, Sir Topham Hatt
No,
came
that's
Wait a
to
minute,
see
is
what
that
I
the
would
shot
do.
from you can?
Tomorrow
I
is
was gonna say, is that the
very
shot from you can do a
special
Toby, where
day.
then all of a sudden if you keep
I
sending
am
that shot, then
taking
Percy comes
some
over the hill.
village. Then he puffed slowly away, so no one would hear.
Edward
his
pulls up.
squeak.
Hey Gordon, how you doing?
Why has he
Dear,
got two
oh dear,
cases?
he cried.
Yeah, why is he only
Diesel
got two
was
coaches?
right.
So it would be easy for people to remake this episode because they probably have 2 express coaches.
Gordon
Hey, there you go. Good
slowed
marketing.
down,
God, he looks
slowly
so
into
fucking
the station
done.
to collect the children.
So
It's like, fuck this.
Me watching this release.
Oh, hey, there's actually should be on Nafford Station. Look
Gordon
at that.
shoved slowly through the countryside.
It's so shady.
Why is he riding up front?
Why is the front controller in the cab?
He wanted to get a good look, man, that's all.
No.
This
It's
made
Gordon's
Gordon feel
fireman was taken ill.
Then
This
I'll be
might
a
be my
fireman
last
inside the
trip,
fat controller.
But I'll get the children to their boat on time.
But like in the hit era, every
His
episode's like
wheels
taking
turn
the kids
faster.
somewhere, taking the kids
His
somewhere.
pistons
Why not
pumped
someone to
harder.
work? You know, like what if
Must
someone
be on
has like a
time,
life?
Must be on time.
Well, okay, theory
And
time.
rattle too.
What if
And
this?
then
What
you
if
heard
Thomas is busy
another
taking the
noise.
fuel in that other episode? And that's why
knocking
Gordon
noise.
has to do it this time.
Also, why it's implied that
Salty
the
and
knock
Henry
is coming
were
from Gordon.
surprised.
Why?
They had never heard an
How?
engine make.
Maybe it's some
But
sort of like
Gordon
crank
didn't care
piston,
about
crankshaft or
diesel.
something inside of him, just like
He
knocking
had
on his
made
boiler.
good
That's the only
time,
thing I could think of.
And the children would catch their
There's the
boat.
face Gordon.
The Agostini
I
face.
made it!
Mm.
He cried proudly. But why haven't you been to
The
the
children
repair
should really
yard?
be in the boat by
The
now. They're gonna
repair
miss
yard.
it.
Well, they can't
You
move
have been
because
making
they're
lots
static.
of noises, said Sir Topham Hatt. Scrap Gordon. boomed
Of
Sir
course!
Topham Hatt. The
What?
poop polished,
great
his
shot.
axles greased,
Yeah.
and his wheels
And that's the
well-oiled.
close-up Gordon, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Every engine
This
on
is
the
my
island
favorite.
of
I
roof
mean,
on
it's
the cab.
Emily. We know it's Emily.
No, it's not.
But it's got a very
See, I was
tall
guessing
funnel.
Thomas, and then
Do you know who
Told
it
it.
is yet?
See, I was solely
another
dead
clue.
focused. It was Peter Sam. That face. Ugh. What's next? Oh god. Percy.
Oh no.
It sucks. It sucks.
It's really bad.
It sucks.
This is
All
one-
the
this is-
engines
this-
were
this is
busy
probably one of the
carrying
worst
passengers
episodes of
and
Series
goods
A.
from station to
Honestly, yeah.
station.
Okay, this piece of music's alright.
Sometimes they need to warn people they are coming.
see when it's like this, it's fine.
What?
Once the engine themes, I'm immediately like, no.
One day, Percy took some troublesome trucks to the smelter's yard.
The
He
sm-
whistled hello to
yeah,
Harry and
because
Bert.
last time I checked, yeah, this was the Smelters.
But Harry
Yeah,
and
Bert.
Bert laughed.
Diesels can do everything better than Steamies.
They sneered.
Is that a Cornwall Engine's
Good as
illusion?
your
Maybe.
horns, and louder. And louder.
I'd rather watch Tom Percy squeak 5 times than watch this.
At last,
Oh my
he was
God.
ready to...
It's just the same shot
Percy
every
couldn't
single
wait
time,
to
man.
use it again.
Oh god.
Well, it's the same
When
set
he
at
saw
very
Thomas
least.
and
It's the same
Sidings, he
camera.
took
A camera angles, like
big
nothing.
puff.
Like it's just so bland and
Big
shot.
And
Oh yeah, Birdie has CGI eyes right here. Watch when
Bertie
he
skidded
crashes.
all
It's
over
weird.
the road. Percy! He cried crossly.
Oh god.
You nearly
That's
Wait,
caught
isn't there like
me.
2 different versions of
But
that?
Percy had already chuffed
Yes.
away.
Also,
And
look
my
how
freight
Thomas
car
has got
damaged,
huge
said
eyebrows.
He does.
Percy
yeah.
was sorry. I won't do it again, he wailed. I promise.
He wailed?
Doesn't sound like it.
But the next day,
Well, if it was
Percy was bringing
Michelangelo's.
the milk train from the dairy.
He wailed! Yeah, it'd be like that.
I won't do it again. He wailed. I promise.
That's the problem with the
Percy
7-minute
took the
runtime.
biggest puff
Some of the
of
episodes
all
just are so
and
slow.
blew. The snowball got
What?
bigger and bigger.
What?
How did it how?
No.
How?
No.
Percy was
Not how it
enjoying
works.
himself.
Also, why would they
Until
need
he
milk
saw
in
the
the
snowball.
snow? That shit would just
Cried Percy.
freeze up. That'd be frozen
They're just a
milk.
bit. They're a tad thirsty. That's all.
They need it for hot cocoa.
Luckily,
Why would you
Percy
leave the
waited in
cat?
the cold.
It's like freezing cold
His
outside.
funnel-
Well, it's not the first time.
At last, Thomas
Yeah.
arrived. He didn't use his whistle once.
So is this like a Boy That Cried Wolf?
But as Percy came out of the tunnel, he
Yes.
gasped. Something must be wrong! Ah! Cinders and ashes, cried Thomas.
Of that no.
Oh.
So yeah, that was Steamies versus Diesels.
I was kind of expecting worse,
Honestly, yeah.
but going into it, it's not bad. It's bad, but it's not terribly bad, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
See,
it's
like,
not
okay.
bad, but it's not good.
Like, I will say this. In terms of episode selection, really it's only 2 episodes that have to do with diesels, right? And, okay, you can make an argument with Percy, New Whistle. But Wishing Tree, that has nothing to do with diesels whatsoever.
Why is Wishing Tree on that release? The only real one that fits into the vein of the release is Thomas to the Rescue. Squeak, Rattle and Roll and Percy New Whistle have a vague idea.
It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think what makes it even more frustrating is the fact that this was the introduction to Series 8 for US audiences.
Exactly. That is my problem with it.
Like, imagine this being your first introduction to Season 8 in America, and you get given this.
It's absolute garbage, is what it is.
Let's put into comparison All Aboard with the Steam Team. That made sort of sense, even though we can't really deduct it because it technically had 6 episodes, the 2 additional episodes being Thomas and the Tuba and Thomas and the Firework Display. At least with the episodes on that release, which are, pretty much the same, at least they fit the name of the release. Steamies versus Diesels just doesn't understand the name of it.
And I feel like the marketing is also very misleading with it. If you watch the trailer for this that was on some of the US releases, it leads you to believe it'll be a big face-off. Donald and Douglas are in the trailer for that thing, and they're not even on here. False advertising, that's the only way to put it, honestly.
But wow, this is kind of exciting. And then you saw them.
I think the only thing that really saves this release, in my opinion, is I really liked Brandon's narration for this.
Oh, yeah.
The internet is not liking this, liking Steamies Diesel. It does not like this release.
The internet.
I came back to this. Oh, no.
The internet connection of Thomas does not like Steamies versus Diesels.
Can you blame it?
So, my thoughts on Steamies versus Diesels. In terms of narration, I think this was good. Okay? I think Brandon was pretty good in this. It's about all I can say nice about this release.
You have Thomas to the Rescue, which, I will say this, is as stupid as it is, it's watchable.
It's one of those Series 8 ones you could sit down and be like, yeah, I'll tolerate it.
But then you have Wishing Tree, where it's there's elements I like in Wishing Tree, but at the same time, it's fucking Wishing Tree.
The only good thing about it was the crash.
Yeah.
They have Squeak, Rattle and Roll. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a good Gordon episode, which, that's just the thing. Gordon has good episodes in this era.
And I think it chose the worst episode to end it off on. At this point, I think Percy's New Whistle has quickly become, in my opinion now, it's just become one of the worst episodes of Series 8.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost definitely.
So, overall, this release, I give it a 3 out of 10. Those 3 points being to the 2 episodes, the songs, sounds, and Brandon's narration.
Honestly, I'd say a 2.5. Just because, there's only 2 episodes on here that it's, saying, yes, I want to watch. Just the other 2, I'm like, no, thank you.
As much as Angelus's narration wasn't all that good, I'd rather watch All Aboard with the Steam Team. I think Steamies vs. Diesels might be the worst Series 8 release in the US.
Well, also the fact that you're only getting 4 episodes, because how many episodes are on Great to Be an Engine or all those ones? What is it
Great to Be an Engine and Solo Celebration has 7 episodes, and Track Stars has 6.
Yeah, that's the thing about Steamies versus Diesels here. You only get 4 episodes. What good is that?
Okay, here's the thing, right? The original releases have 6 episodes, but what makes it worth it is that you get 6 episodes and a song. What does this have? 4 episodes, learning segments, and a song.
Was it the first DVD that was fully under Hit's involvement?
Unless you count Series 7. Because I was still kind of under Ghislaine. Yeah, I'd say yes, this was the first of the new format.
I think Hit were very much trying to see, this formula worked with Bob the Builder, 4 episodes and a couple of things in between. What if we tried that with Thomas? And then when they saw that, they was like, yeah, that doesn't work. We're just gonna basically do what the UK did. I think, and then after It's Great to Be an Engine, all the UK and US DVDs have just pretty much stayed the same in terms of content. I'm going to ask you two, Percy and Heisel, where would you put Steamies versus Diesels under the other 2 you watch? How would you rank those?
Here's how I'd rank them, okay? So it's Percy's Chocolate Crunch, then Steamies versus Diesels, and Red Balloon. Because at least with Chocolate Crunch, there are some episodes on there that are genuinely entertaining. Like I said, like we're putting narration aside, which is obvious because we know shit. But like I said, Chocolate Crunch, at least it has interesting enough episodes. Steamies vs. Diesels, it's like slightly okay, and then Red Balloon, it's just so boring. I feel nothing watching it.
As much as I sort of defend Series 8, this ain't it. This is not the release I'd go to. I'd go to something like Soto Celebration or It's Great to Be an Engine.
You know something we haven't heard, actually, is Sean's opinion. What do you rate this?
At best, I'm giving this a 5. Like I said, imagine you're like a kid watching season 8 for the first time. You see the Steamies vs. Diesels cover and it looks very cool because the cover is very cool and intriguing, right? And you get 4 episodes where like one of them is good, and the last episode you watch that leaves like the last impression is Percy's new whistle. It's hilarious. It's hilariously bad. Yeah, it's an awful decision for them to have only 4 episodes on their first like debut of this like whole rebrand. It's not a good look for entertainment at all.
Were the posters more important than the quality of the actual
Thomas the Tank Engine release?
So out of 10, I'd rate it as a 3.5. Because no, this is a very lukewarm introduction to Series 8. That's where I stand with that. In terms of where I'd rank it, I'd still have to rank it below Red Balloon and Chocolate Crunch. Because here's the thing. Obviously, the narration on this is better than Baldwin's what am I even doing here kind of narration. But just the overall, like, lack of quality in these episodes, it just really brings it all down. Otherwise, I'd say, the narration is the only thing saving it. And song is good, but I'd say only Thomas the Rescue and Squeak Rattle and Roll are, like, the only episodes on there that are good. The other two are just kind of shit. Anyone else got anything else to say? I think we're good here.
No mames, ¿cómo vas a decir esa mamada de Steamies vs. Diesel? El mejor bendito DVD. Contiene todos los temporadas de temporada 8. No mames, güey. Tienes Thomas a Rescate, Thomas de la Tuba, el nuevo ciudad de Percy, mejor. Y tienes Michael Brandon hablando y todo eso. ¿Cómo puedes decir esa mamada? Él es maravilloso.
Is it me or are the subtitles not matching what they're saying?
Now, our next 2 releases on the batch are Percy Saves the Day and Thomas's Snowy Surprise.
But for this one, we now have another person joining us, which is Nico Ying with Donald.
Hola! What's up? Very happy to be here. Oh my god.
You have your own intro and everything?
I prepared. I fucking prepared for this, alright?
Alright.
Let's start with Percy Saves the Day.
Yeah, this is the best intro, ain't it?
This goes hard!
See, I will say this, is at least with the US ones, they do this intro once.
Season 5 shot, let's go.
that Series 7 aesthetic, am I right, guys?
I love the music here. It's just so nice.
See, that's the thing. Hartshorn does make good music, but most people just never acknowledge it.
Because they say it absolutely pales compared to the Mike and Jr. ones.
Okay, here's my thing on it, is that the reason why they pale in comparison is because the fact that the Junior Campbell ones exist. If they didn't exist and this was the only version that was available, then yeah, okay, maybe.
That's just it. Like, Mike and Junior just set such a high standard.
I fucking hate that phase.
His eyes are so sunken in.
Okay, that CGI rain's not bad. I gotta say that.
It's not. Yeah, it's not the worst.
It's the bull.
Where's the balls?
The bull had a castration.
No. Oh wow.
It just cuts to the scene from Thomas and the Birthday Mail.
Fart.
That sound effect is just bitch.
Why did they edit the mouth here? I never got that.
My guess is it probably might have been for a previous shot. Also, look
Why
at the rain effects.
Rain?
Yeah.
Gordon and James took
Oh my god, yes.
Hi, Donald.
Look, missing Coach, guys. It's missing Coach.
Coach.
That's so fuck up.
Wow.
Wait. No. It correlates because Donald was in that shot, and then in Peace and Quiet, it's Douglas on its own.
Also, the rain effects look really good.
That dramatic drum when Percy left.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. When shit gets tense, Hartshorn does good music, okay?
Percy! I can't believe my eyes!
Yes, Percy, I'm alive and well.
Percy's ass would not be capable of doing this.
Look at that wheel spin.
The chain just breaks and it's just cuts to Percy runs away.
Wait, no, this is...
Good shot.
Oh, Percy's wheels are fucking straining.
Percy saved the day.
Roll credits.
That's the release.
Furries exist on Sodor, y'all. I don't care. And they
Oh
never
god, that
fucking-
face.
I love this cargo. What the fuck?
It's like cards.
No, he's literally traveling with cars.
Henry, are you alright?
There's someone in between Henry and Arthur. I forget who it is.
Probably Duck.
Literally
Oh, no, it's
no-
no one.
Oh, I thought there was.
Wait. Duck's
Duck.
there.
Yeah.
Duck. Pato.
And Duck's there again.
Thomas was at the wash.
Why is there so many fucking seagulls? Jesus.
Oh yeah, on the water tower.
Dude, they're fucking multiplying.
Well, I mean, if bunnies can multiply, then I'm sure seagulls.
Yeah, birds must.
That violent piano when Thomas came into the yard.
Sardines.
Thomas.
I like this theme better than whatever that Gordon's theme remix that Mike and Junior.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Whoa.
Looks like Brandon ad-libbing.
The troublesome trucks
Love
were
it.
delighted.
He's falling in the water.
I love
See,
that.
that's a delivery that really I think both Michaels do perfectly.
He's fallen in the water.
He's falling in the water.
I hope someone comes.
The seagulls, they're multiplying again.
Fuck off, you baby-eyed little stinks!
Fitters, y'all.
Thomas is in the same position as he was in Bulgy Rides Again, just without Emily.
Hey, maybe this is
Oh, Spencer's in the background.
Yeah.
Came
All their faces are the same.
May I run on that line all the time?
I ordered that line for Thomas, even though he already has a branch line.
That would be a weird, like, episode idea. Just every branch line is Thomas's, so that means he has to work on every single one.
Wait, is that the Spanish flag? Look, there's a Spanish flag.
That's Spain, bro. Representation.
Spain is canon in Thomas.
Oh no. Henry.
Maybe it's grumbling at you, teased Thomas. That's
Fuck you, Thomas. I got diabetes.
That's not
Type 3!
Hi, Salty.
Salty!
Why is Salty shunting at Tidmouth?
Bro.
He can shunt wherever he wants. He's a good boy.
Let bro be.
Basically, this whole episode is just Henry bitching and moaning.
Christ, Henry, you're fucking pissing yourself.
Target was out of diapers.
Target?
And then put that eyebrow on Henry Tender. Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ, Percy. And there's Duck again.
Oh, why he ugly?
Why did Thomas and Percy leave me so many freight cars?
Brandon's Henry voice there, I like how he genuinely made it sound sick, unlike Angela's, which just made him sound, well, he just sounded like this all the time. Just the inconsistent Henry voice.
Series 4!
Why did they edit this?
Edited
Why?
shot. Oh my god.
Deadass.
Deadass.
Was not fired for that
Wait,
blunder.
deadass Henry? What the fuck?
I mean, Henry is caked. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
Picture my booty up in 3D.
It'd be so cool.
They mended my tubes, but they didn't even look at my
That voice. But Henry's just a massive bitch mode. I love that.
Bitch mode.
Better. This is what fucking the CGI series should have done. I don't care. Oh no.
Oh, hey, look, Scarlet depressed
Oh
again.
look, it's Duncan footage.
Help!
I do like the set, the water.
Yeah.
See, as a kid, I always thought the bridge was like the coolest fucking thing ever.
That shot was actually pretty nice with Scarlet there.
See, whenever the narrow gauge engines had a bridge, I was always interested in seeing it. Duncan gets spooked, the old bridge, passengers in polish. Now Scarlet is just limping along. I like that.
How do they fix the whole fucking bridge within 3 days?
Mexicans.
Yeah.
Wait, I just noticed how dangerous that bridge is. Like, there's no way for the drivers and firemen to get out.
Well, they could, but that would be a leap of faith. So.
Now, Rheneas had to take Skarloey's loads as well as his own.
Reference!
And Scarloey's in the shed right now. Holy shit!
He's been naughty.
Bother.
Bother.
Rheneas has broken down. We must go help him.
Can I just say I always love this scene because like it just shows like Scarlet's like brilliant relationship with Rheneas. Like he just fucking jumps to action, you know?
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
actually
Yeah,
cares.
He's his brother at the end of the day.
Like
Yeah.
even though they don't mention it in the show for some fucking reason, they're like, it's nice. Come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it's
I know
giving
a lot-
Rheneas more to do than, well, the original books did.
A lot of people give a lot of slack for this episode, but it's an alright. It's like the only problem is just it's the fact that people it's Scarloey.
That's exactly, that's the problem. The message is good, but it's just that it's out of character, at least at this point in Skarloey's life.
And finally,
again, Hartshorn's good.
Oh, turn it up, turn it up. Fuck yeah.
you were very brave to help me.
Skarloey was very brave, huh? I wonder if that's foreshadowing.
And the Really Brave Engines. Wait a minute, why wasn't this on Really Brave Engines?
No, I was saying foreshadowing to another episode.
Father.
Much later on. Whoa!
Finally.
Rusty's going fast.
There are cracks in the supply.
Bridge falls.
How are you?
Peter's sad.
Wait a minute! His load disappeared!
You're only a diesel.
Yeah, Duncan, racist icon. Woo!
Skarloey is so shocked.
The earth's crumbling.
His driver threw a stick from the cab into the ravine below. Holy shit, he's fast.
Don't use the old wooden bridge, said Rusty. It's dangerous.
That's reused dialogue from earlier.
Don't use the old wooden bridge, said Rusty. It's dangerous. Oh, thanks.
Oh, no, skip this one, please.
Oh, no.
Watch out for Bill and Ben, the twins, said Thomas.
They'll fuck you right up the ass.
Not to worry. We'll sort them out.
Not to worry. We'll soon sort them out.
See, that's the thing, too. Both Brandon and Angelus completely missed the fact that Fergus is supposed to be an old geezer. Neither of their voices reflect that.
Well, maybe he has a young-sounding voice.
I thought the rocks were potatoes when I was younger.
See, I thought it was like Pop Rocks or something, or like,
Yeah.
It looks like cereal.
Yeah.
Cereal? Fucking, what are you eating?
Yeah, John Luke could be eating rocks.
Fucking John Luke fucking full of cereal rock. Fucking Pop Rock.
Pasta Rocks.
Pasta Rocks? That sounds like a band.
Wait for the all clear signal, Fergus called.
Fergus would be a fucking Discord mod.
He would.
God.
Yeah.
He would have the ability not to say, like, any swear words. He would just be no cursing in my server!
No cursing in my Christian Minecraft server.
He's always saying, do it right.
Also,
The
seagulls. Again.
Seagulls.
I love this.
Season 7 must have a thing with seagulls because they Oh man, that rock crush is cool. They should make merchandise of that.
Boom!
It's better than the snow machine.
At least you can actually see it.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, hold up. Your mom's coming.
That's the Queen of Sodor.
Oh, yeah.
The Queen
Shiny and clean!
Shiny and clean!
They rattled the load towards the cliff.
The fact they don't stop, they just keep pushing it forward. They move 4 feet and the rocks fall.
He kissed his ass!
Delicious! You got landslide. So this release kind of comes full circle, doesn't it?
You see, it's like poetry, so it rhymes.
Also, watch
look at the scene. Look at the scene. Okay.
Also, this scene does not work in widescreen, by the way.
Wait, it doesn't?
No, if you look at the widescreen version, they just fade out of existence.
What the fuck?
There once was an engine who ran away.
Alright, simple question. Why isn't this on Brave Engines?
Exactly. And for the fact that Fergus Breaks the Rules is on that release.
Exactly.
They were like, fuck that.
And if anything, Charleston Trucks would have worked on this because of something fishy. Like, seriously.
Deleted scene. Oh, God, Series 3 footage. Yeah.
I will say the song is a bop.
Does Fergus...
How much of Fergus's close-up property?
I was gonna say, yeah.
He's what?
Well,
that was Percy Saves the day.
It's alright.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
See, the thing is like, it's more so what it is like, it's got 2 good episodes, I'd say. Percy gets it right, and something fishy.
Oh, yeah.
Bill, Ben, and Fergus is alright, but then What's the Matter with Henry, The Old Bridge, and Trusty Rusty are all just kind of bad and mediocre.
Yeah.
I will say this, I prefer Old Bridge over Matter with Henry, just solely for at least the Old Bridge something actually happens.
At least the Old Bridge, actually, you can tell that they're trying to tell the moral. What's the Matter with Henry is just mean-spirited.
Yeah, you just feel so bad for Henry because he did nothing to deserve any of the shit he goes through.
Exactly.
Literally. Leave my boy Henry alone.
If I had to rank this, I'd honestly put this above Chocolate Crunch.
Yeah, I was gonna say same too. Like, I think so far this has been the least worst one of the bunch. I'd give this a solid 4 out of 10. I think like the episodes, like I said, Percy Gets It Right, Something Fishy, they're two really good episodes. Initially going in, I thought I was going to not like the episodes like Old Bridge, Matt O'Henry and Trusty Rusty and all that. I surprisingly didn't.
Well, I mean, I think also the fact that we're looking at it in a more lighter perspective and more like, cause a lot of the time with Thomas opinions, yeah, I know Thomas opinions. Yeah, I know, spooky. It tends to be like a collective thinking. Like everyone says, "Oh, this episode's really bad." I'm like, "Is it though? Is it that bad?"
Like what was going through my mind with the Old Bridge was like, everyone hates this episode. Is it the worst episode? It's not the worst episode of Series 7. The only thing that's bad about it is the choices of the character. Other than that, the lesson it's trying to teach is good.
But I think what also helps this episode is that it's the 4-minute runtime, so you don't hear bitch moan, bitch moan. That's what the Henry episode is for. But if it was a hit era one, oh my god, shoot me.
Okay.
Because no, I think that what's the matter with Henry? It's just there's nothing going on with it. And then Trusty Rusty too. It's bad, but it's really tolerable, I'd say. You look at it because it's bad simply just because of character regression.
Honestly, like, a lot of that, I can look past that if it's a good story, I'd say. But anyways, so in terms of ranking, you know what, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Just because I enjoyed myself, and the episodes themselves weren't as bad as what the previous ones were.
I think the thing is, with Percy Saves the Day, for me, is that, like, the episodes, people make them out to be terrible.
They make them out to be worse than, like, anything, you know?
When in reality, they're not.
I think what saves this one...
saves.
Not intended, but yeah.
Yep.
What saves this release, I think, and I think we can all agree with this, is because Baldwin's not narrating this. It's Brandon. Brandon's energy is just so great here. And, I mean, also, too, and I don't know about you guys, but I think that Hartshorn's music in Series 7 really isn't that bad.
Oh my god, like, Hartshorn's score was actually quite alright. Like, I actually kind of enjoyed some of the tracks he did. I think for me, when it comes down to Percy Saves the Day, I only think it's the weakest release of Series 7 US when you compare it to the others, like Hooray for Thomas, New Friends for Thomas, and Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. But saying it's the weakest, but like, it's not bad.
I mean, just because it's the weakest is really why I suggested we watch it. Because I looked at those episodes and I was like, well, I guess the fandom, you know, kind of universally says, like, the Old Bridge is bad and What's the Matter with Henry and all that are all, you know, piss poor episodes, which, I mean, they're definitely on the lower end of the spectrum, but they're not the same insufferable that Buffer Bother is. I'd say definitely a 4, maybe a 4.5 out of 10. But yeah, I put this above Chocolate Crunch.
Yeah.
But, Ian, what do you rank this?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Well, you're part of the show, so you kind of have to, like, rate it.
I got it. Hold on.
I thought you were prepared, man.
No, I am. Don't worry.
All right.
For me, personally, you know, I've had this growing up, and I remember this was, like, one of the releases I would watch, like, again and again, you know? Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna let personal biases get over me. But I gotta agree, like, I would give it, like, a 5 out of 10 for me. It's not bad. I like Percy Saves the Day and fucking Trusty Rusty and Something Fishy. I Will Die on That Hill. I love those episodes from 7. Also, I guess, you know, I just like Michael Brand's narration. He just gives so much energy, you know? And if it's like, you know, fucking Baldwin with Mikey Jr.'s music, it just wouldn't be the same. I'd probably rank it lower. You know?
I'd probably want to kill myself even more.
His ad-lib or something, I don't know. It's just so much better. You know, I love it so much.
Speaking of Baldwin.
Yeah, there you go. There's our segue.
Baldwin.
Look at that. But anyways, it's Snowy Surprise.
Thomas's Snowy Surprise. Released in 2003, I do believe. It's one of the more commonly reprinted Thomas DVDs.
This DVD has been just reprinted so many times, it's like unbelievable.
While Ultimate Christmas is over here in the corner that has more episodes and better variety, here we go. Right. I just realized it's not playing. I was like, wow, it's a really long time for the logo.
He must really like the hit logo, Jesus.
Oh yeah, I also want to point out the fact that the disc it misspells snowy with an E.
It's winter holiday
time. Piss. Winter holiday. What about summer festival?
Driver says there's more snow on the way.
Snow on the way.
What is that
We'll
voice?
soon be wearing our snow plows.
God, there is no enunciation between voices. This is like a real. This is like a
know, right?
Sure enough.
Wait, was that a reuse for Jack Frost? That must be.
No, it wasn't actually.
What?
Everyone has to wear a snow plow.
And when everyone wears a snow plow,
no one will.
Ew! What is that face?
God, after watching Percy Saves today and just looking at this, God, everything just looks so flat.
Gianluca, why do we defend Series 6 like we do? No.
Oh, there's the windmill again.
Yeah, same fucking.
Maybe there's multiple windows. Windows?
Well,
multiple
windows, yeah,
What?
of course. Yeah, there's multiple windows on the island of Sodor.
Hit the water tower.
Turn on the TV to hit the water tower!
The fucking water tower, Percy!
And there's no one to help us.
Toby is right behind me.
No, Cyril comes in.
It wasn't easy without a snowplow, but Thomas was determined.
It sounds like an AI doing this.
Yeah, an AI would probably be more enthusiastic than Series 6 Baldwin.
Wait a minute, this is the same set from Lamb.
Oh, yeah. I like the music in this.
Oh yeah, the music's good. God, I just realized how a nothing episode this is.
I remember liking this one a lot more when I was younger.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Thank you,
Why
sir.
It just ends like this?
Well, at least we got name boards.
Yeah, why don't we stop doing name boards post Series 4?
I don't know. At least the US kept using them after Series 3. The UK stopped using them after Series 2. Oh, God.
Hey, it's the episode that the UK wasn't allowed to get for years.
Oh, yes.
But Australia did.
What? Where?
It's on, like, Twin Trouble, I think.
How did we... Why was this episode not on Happy Little Helpers?
I just noticed something with the snow sets, is that it's always the same locations, and it doesn't help that we're watching all 3 of the 6 episodes, like, in order. Right? So, like, half of them use the same locations.
Okay, that's a pretty cool looking set.
It is. Also, yeah, Tug, these head-on tracking shots weren't just a Season 5 thing, okay? Just
What the hell?
Yeah, what's up with his nose?
Eyes.
You can have mine. So Percy's
That's a jump cut?
Jack Frost's not scary, chuckled.
He's so ominous! It's terrifying!
Wait a minute, they just left the truck on the main line!
Oh yeah!
What the
Wait,
hell?
how would James get past it then?
Say Gordon had to take the express through. You just cut to buy George.
An icicle hung from his
Merchandise. Shit ton of merchandise.
Yeah.
I used to think Percy had hair.
That's cut, G.
Oh wait a minute! Yeah, this Gianluca, you're right. That was a shot from holy shit.
Scary Jack Frost.
Also, what are those trees?
Scary Jack Frost, cried James.
I feel nothing.
As fast as his wheels could carry him.
Okay, oh wait, the truck's gone. Wait a minute, was that a flip shot?
The firelight.
Probably.
Yeah.
Percy's so scary Jack.
Look how glossy Percy's.
It's Vaseline.
Glossy face Percy.
He's a
That's what I'm
glazed
saying.
donut.
He's more
Krispy Kreme looking ass.
Smug James. Smug James.
He even knows my name.
He knows my name. He knows my
Wait,
name.
Henry.
Oh.
Okay. That certainly was an episode.
I mean, we'll say this, it's well shot.
I like the 19s. They look really good fucking hard. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, smoke effects.
Series 6 always kind of looks nice at night.
Definitely. Well, the good news is this will be the last Series 6 episode.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Maybe had a little lap.
See, you know what? Let me just say this: is it better or worse that these locations are like more like drab than the last 2 episodes? You know?
See, I think it works in its favor just because there's a storm.
My phone lines are down. All the roads are blocked. And my sheep have just started.
Sakes! What's so unappealing about hearing your elderly father talk about
lambing? Sir Topham had
Sherlock Holmes.
Also, hey, Callan, because Season 6 loves Callan.
They had no other station.
I'll send Duck right away.
Duck have a snowplow?
As a kid, I was always interested in how big Duck's snowplow was. The Duck's tilting on one side.
I can do it. No, you don't. But Toby had forgotten about the rickety old bridge.
Another bridge.
I always liked seeing Toby's like side rod, you know. I was like, he has those?
Oh! like, for the longest time, I never knew Toby had, like, 6 wheels.
No, Mavis. She has 6 small wheels hidden by side plates, just like Toby.
Well, I didn't know that. Kid me didn't know that.
Your kidneys didn't.
Well, my liver did, so.
But clearly your brain didn't.
Okay, so Henriette escaped from being a hen house to become a lamb house.
I will say this is probably the best, like, of the Series 6 snow episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
Like, shot well, the story's there, and it actually, like, feels like a Thomas thing.
I was just playing.
Yeah.
That episode was pretty damn good.
I used to think this was another lost episode as a
All
kid.
the engines were hard at work.
How did Percy get
except
there?
Percy.
No, it's from earlier. Percy's new whistle.
Oh yeah.
Ha! Huffed Thomas, and went on his way.
He just leaves them.
Well, I mean, every engine leaves everyone behind.
Because it's Series 5.
Driver says this
Ah,
was
small
the
face
worst
Rusty, my
one of all.
beloved.
Scarloey was working the line to the slate mine.
And
in
Boulder
the
comes
mountains.
through. Help!
When
Right,
the snow
so
came,
here we come
it
back
was
to the
difficult
classic
to
thing
work.
about the incline. The large-scale
They
incline in
used the snow
Series
as
6
a
looks
double
so
buffer
shit.
zone.
But this is the Series 5 one, so it actually looks pretty
But
good.
the Series 5, because this is actually small
One
scale
day, Scarloey
incline.
set
How
out
did
to
the
demolish
incline in
the
Series
two
6
cars.
look worse than the one in Series 9?
Good, said his driver.
Oh hey,
All's
his
well.
cab's
We'll
splitting
have
in
a
half
cup
there,
of
look at
cocoa.
that.
On, faster, faster, they giggled.
I'm so used to not hearing music.
Stop 'em.
Come.
Hook down that seaman.
What's the funny part about an avalanche, asked Tom.
There isn't.
Well,
Oh.
no one knew that the heat from Scarloey's engine had helped to make an igloo.
It's a condom.
It's a black latex dildo suit.
It's a water fight.
Gordon puffed by with his machine.
Overhyped fucking machine.
Oh no.
I will admit I do like that line.
Help!
It was okay.
Not the worst.
I mean, we'll say this, like, so far, like Little Lamb and this has been pretty decent.
Yeah, definitely.
It was Christmas on the island of Sodor.
Carlin! Yeah! He's on par, if and depending who you ask, better than Angelus.
I will say this, he's better than Ringo.
Oh, definitely. For years, I just, like, never gave the US dub a chance, and now, after coming back from Italy, from watching Get Along and Best of Gordon, I've now come to the conclusion that George Carlin is better than Ringo Starr.
I am so glad to hear someone say that.
Also, fun fact, this episode did not appear on Shine Time, instead this was out for home video releases.
It was because because then I got its own actual video.
That's right, the Christmas one, which I forgot what it was.
Why does this house look fake?
Sir Topham Hatt had bad news.
I farted. Oh no, it smells! Help!
Quick, smell my finger.
Kid named Finger.
Kid named Snowplow.
Kid named Snowplow?
I just realized, hold on, is It's Only Snow supposed to be a callback to this?
I think it might happen. It might be.
How the fuck it... Terry's just gonna back into
the house?
Guys, they use Lego.
Well done, said.
Oh god, 2 lights howling in there. It's Freddy. Oh god.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Sounds better than Ringo.
Which again, ironic considering that Ringo was one of the fucking Beatles. Yeah.
Missing Christmas Tree or Mountain Adventure?
We'll see.
Missing Christmas Tree.
Yeah. Christmas. Just a week away.
I love how his face is just like, yep, I'm hit.
Well, fuck.
Thomas was snowed under.
Snowed under. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that Bob the Builder?
Hey, it's Edward's face. Actually, it's funny because you consider the fact that at one time Douglas wore Edward's face and vice versa.
Man, Gordon.
So done.
Gordon's depressed. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized Duck Snowplow is just one of Donald and Douglas's recolored.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is it?
Clearly.
It's the same shape and everything.
Oh, listen, insisted Donald. Over here.
Okay, I'll give Ringo one prop as the most. It's just because he actually realized that Thomas's voice is supposed to be muffled.
No, listen, insisted Donald.
No, listen, insisted Donald. Over here.
God, I'm just imagining. I'm just imagining when they were done with that shot, how long it had to clean out Thomas.
How many takes did they have to do of that? I love the watermill theme. It's probably the most romantic Thomas theme.
So wait, you're gonna go out on a date with that music playing?
Yeah.
Hey
If I
babe,
ever-
I'll show you my watermill if you show me your windmill.
Wait a minute, no, Douglas is missing his nameplate there.
Then there was a familiar
Harold's just spinning out of control in the sky. Oh,
It's no fun getting stuck.
James is just lurking.
Happy holiday, Percy. Happy holiday, everyone.
Oh, I wasn't made aware of that change.
everyone keeps pissing on this song.
For
because
good reason.
They say the Snow Song is better. No, Winter Wonderland is still good.
I skipped this a lot, bro. I don't care.
Come on, man.
The only part I like is when fucking Top would be like, boom, boom, boom. With this.
Oh, that's okay. You can make Series 6 look good. That is an example.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck up, Peppa Pig.
They're the only top Edward and Toby.
Well, wait, Edward and Toby. Wait, what about cows?
Whoa, what a transition. I've noticed in this music video there's a lot of squashed, like, widescreen.
What shot's that from?
I think that's exclusive.
Yeah, it is.
So they filmed snow
That
scenes
one.
for this? And didn't use any...
Visit the Thomas and
that
TUGS
was-
website.
Wow.
That was Thomas's snowy surprise.
I guess, what did everyone think of that?
That was actually half decent.
If you ask me, like, if we're looking at this as, like, on the whole, I'd say it ranks under Steamies versus Diesels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rank it above Steamies vs. Diesels, but under Percy Saves the Day.
I only rank it under Steamies versus Diesels if we're just only going on the 3 episodes that are 6.
In terms of the episodes themselves, the good episodes are Toby Little Lamb, Christmas Party, and Missing Christmas Tree.
What about Snow? I like Snow.
Snow is fine, but it doesn't stick out to me, personally.
I'll tell you my thoughts on this release. This is more like a personal story. So, my family are really big into, like, snow skiing. And we would go up to our, like, house and stuff, and I'd bring the Thomas stuff with it. So I would watch Snowy Surprise all the time, because, like, the cover looked cool.
Yeah, the cover looks great.
And, like, something that I thought was so cool about, like, Thomas and stuff like that is the environment episodes. So, like, when it was raining, I would watch an episode where it rains. So, like, I feel like I'm in that episode. Nostalgia aside, yeah, definitely this one's not very good. Like, It's Only Snow, nothing episode. Jack Frost, we already know why it's bad. Little Lamb, I will say, watching it now, like, with a better perspective, I'd say it's not as bad.
I appreciate Toby Had a Little Lamb a lot more. It's Only Snow, like as a kid, I used to watch it all the time, that episode, but now looking back at it, yeah, it was very much, yeah, it's a meh story. But I do like the environment of Jack Frost.
Yes.
Yeah, if anything, doing spooky winter is just not seen that much in the show.
Exactly, and I think Jack Frost is a fine example.
Also, something that I have a problem with It's Only Snow is that, because when you have, like, Christmas Party and Missing Christmas Tree, right, together, because It's Only Snow is meant to be, like, those type of Christmas episodes, and the Christmas episodes are meant to be a big deal in the show. Like, think about it. Like, you remember those. I don't remember It's Only Snow. Like,
well, I did. Well,
I know you did. You told a whole, like, paragraph story about it. Well, I mean, I guess we're all telling stories. Well, the only person that hasn't yet is Yeen. Yeen, why don't you tell us a story about this? What do you reckon?
I don't know. I just remember watching like It's Only Snow, and I had like the Take Along Thomas was a snowplow, you know, that pack.
Yeah, I had that too.
And being me, I just like fucking around with it. I mean, I don't really have much to say. I don't hate it or anything, but I just feel like just listening to like season 5 Alec Baldwin, listening to season 6, just like wah, wah, you know?
It's
just
completely two
weird.
different entities.
It's very contrasting.
That's why, yeah, because having it's like 5 and 6 back to back, especially on this release, it just illustrates just how like stepped down it is.
But like, I must say, listening to Colin was a breath of fresh air.
And that's the thing, is that that's only 2 episodes of this
Exactly.
release. And I don't think it makes up for that. And this is going into the other one release that's a far superior option, Winter Wonderland or Ultimate Christmas.
Or even to some extent, Thomas's Christmas Party and Other Stories. The US one, not the UK one.
Yes.
In terms of a story, in terms of what they are.
Yeah, in terms
Toby
of story.
Toby Had a Little Lamb is good. It's Only Snow is meh. Jack Frost
is good.
Like I said, environment is good, but the story, a bit kiddie-ish.
Yeah. See, okay, you know what? I'll take back what I said. They said releases between Steamies versus Diesels and Percy Saves the Day. It's towards the top, but it's still not very good.
So overall, I'd say it's a 3 out of 10.
I would say this is a 3.25. There you go.
What do you rank this? We're waiting for an answer.
I'm waiting. I'm thinking.
All right.
Because I had this DVD and I used to watch it. You know, I watched it more as like fucking Ultimate Christmas. I'm not gonna lie, but like just rewatching it now, you know, I have to give it like a 3.3 out of 10, bro. Like it could be better.
That's the best way of saying it. It just could be better.
And I think the thing that kind of strays away for this one is that there's much better alternatives, like I said, Christmas Wonderland, Tom's Christmas Party, and Ultimate Christmas.
I feel like for me personally, I'm just not a fan of when there's like multiple narrators, you know, like Alec Baldwin, like George Carlin. I'm just like, it just feels weird to me sometimes, you know? Because just hearing like the voice change when I was like, man, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this man?
Then you must not like Halloween Adventures then.
I watched it all the time as a kid, but I will say this.
Halloween Adventures is a story for another day.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there, but I will say this. I do like the variety of it, of like different narratives and different releases, but I can understand why you would say that, especially just of how contrasting it is. But I'd say it really just a matter of what episode, really.
So yeah, of the three so at least in this video,
Steamies versus Diesels, I will say that if I'm trying to defend Michael Brandon, I will state this release is a good example of he can be a good narrator. But like the episodes themselves, it's probably, I'd probably say this is the weakest of the three. Then you have Percy Saves the Day, which was genuinely enjoyable, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And I felt something.
Exactly. And it all just goes down for the fact that people always put these episodes down, but when you actually watch them, you actually kind of formulate your own opinion.
That's what matters, is forming your own opinion. And not watching 4 assholes who watch Thomas videos and having opinions.
Exactly. And that's why I think Percy's out of the lot. I'd say that Percy Saves the Day is probably the best one of the lot. And then you have Thomas's Snowy Surprise. I think for me, it's just the definition of like a mid-release, in my opinion.
Oh, you said the word. You said mid.
Mid. It's a mid.
That's a secret word.
Yay! So here's how we're ranking them to best to worst. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So it's gonna be Percy Saves the Day.
Yes.
And then it's Chocolate Crunch.
No, Snowy Surprise I was gonna say was like was
Oh yeah, okay.
I can't say for Chocolate Crunch because like I haven't watched Chocolate Crunch and Red Balloon, so yeah. So you two will have to kind of formulate that.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say it's Percy Saves the Day, Snowy Surprise, Steamies vs. Diesels, Chocolate Crunch, and Red Balloon. That's the order.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I'd say so. One thing we haven't heard is actually is how Nico would rank the releases.
Yes, how would
of the two?
Of the two? Oh, gee, okay. To be honest, this is just me being me, you know? I would like put like Thomas's Surprise like at the bottom. I would rather watch like Percy Saves the Day, you know? I'm not like really a huge Christmas fan, and plus I love me Daddy Brandon, bro. He's my favorite. Just Percy Saves the Day just has a lot more going on. A little bit, you know?
It's warm is the best way of saying it. Like it's a warm, nice feeling to it.
It's
not cold, you know?
Look at that. Wait, look, it's a cold and warm situation. Look at that.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Good night, everybody. Or whatever. Good day. All that fun stuff. Goodbye.